Droupadi Murmu, she is leading the race. We are expected to see that official figure coming out later this afternoon. The Prime Minister said to meet her at 4 p.m. Way ahead of the other candidate, Yashwant Sinha. We're seeing celebrations already in her hometown as well as across the country. BJP headquarters as India awaits its 15th president, the second woman president and the first woman tribal president is likely to be announced soon today. Prime Minister, as I mentioned, will be meeting her a little later in the evening, and she's come a long way from Rairangpur to Raisina Hill, and you know, a very strong political journey there. And she has been one to have made, of course, you know, the candidate for the BJP, of course, in her state, and you can see the trajectory of her career as well unfolding on your screen. And finally, we are expected to hear her announced as the next president very soon. Celebrations have, of course, begun. We have been on ground to show sentiment, celebrations in her native place. Let's get you a detailed report.
To know about the life and stories of Droupadi Murmu, India Today arrived at Rairangpur in Orissa. We met several people who told us various stories about this particular lady who was once the governor of Jharkhand. Now, be it her friends, her family members, her former colleagues, even people who worked under her when she was a teacher had various stories to share about her.
Rairangpur in Mayurbhanj district of Odisha is proud to be the town that witnessed the rise of Droupadi Murmu. She worked here as a teacher before becoming a councillor, an MLA, a minister, and then governor. More than 280 kilometers from the capital of Odisha, this is where she built her life after her elder daughter passed away.
She is a lady with a heart. On the one side, she is an iron lady. She would like to take strong action in one hand. In other, she would talk very politely and very compassionately with the public.
Droupadi Murmu's brother Tarini Sen Tudu lives in her house in Rairangpur while the rest of the family keeps visiting.
वो like any other mother, कभी-कभी strict भी है, कभी-कभी soft भी है, और she is like any other mother.
In the school where she worked as a teacher between 1994 and 1997, she is remembered fondly as Didi, or elder sister.
रूल रेगुलेशन भी करूथिले आ समस्तंकर सहित भलो संपर्क भी रहउतला आ छोट छोट छुआ मन को भी भलो व्यवहार भी करूथिले समस्त स्टाफ मान को सहित भी भलो सब संपर्क रहितला लोक मान को सहित भी भलो सब संपर्क रहितला.
The school premises that we see over here is also testimony to the fact that before 1997, before she became an elected representative, she was a teacher. And the school is still here, students are here. The school has expanded, its classes are still on. However, what is not over here is Droupadi Murmu, who was a teacher and used to teach all these subjects in this middle school.
Nearly half an hour drive away is the village where Droupadi Murmu was born. Uparbeda village has changed since her childhood. The school she studied in has grown to become a high school with smart classes. Back in the 60s, it was only a primary school.
Droupadi Murmu had to leave the village of Uparbeda. The reason was that the school that she went to in this particular village was a primary one. That means it was there till class 5. And that is the reason why she had to leave for Bhubaneswar for further studies. In 2022, things have completely changed over here in this particular village of Uparbeda.
Droupadi Murmu's native house is a well-constructed one compared to the kacha house of the neighborhood.
रात में उन लोग फोन किए थे, तो मेरा हो रहा है राष्ट्रपति, तो हम लोग को बहुत खुश महसूस हुआ.
Droupadi Murmu is the second scheduled tribe candidate and the first tribal woman to have been nominated for the post of President of India. This remote village in Odisha waits to celebrate her journey to the President's house. With Suryagni Roy, Bureau Report, India Today.